Hi everyone, I am Manasa, a homeopathic student. It feels a very immense pleasure to introduce you the All India rank holder of AIGPT 2024, rank of 122 Dr. Inturi Lakshmi Durga ma'am. She has been allotted in the NIH Kolkata College. So I am very heartfully congratulating her for her achievement. So now here I am taking an interview of her. Lakshmi Durga ma'am, are you there?
Yeah. Hello, Manasa.
So ma'am, I'm congratulating for your achievement.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask a few questions regarding PG, how you have achieved this rank,
Okay.
regarding the strategies and all those.
Okay.
And also I'm going to ask few questions regarding details of AIGPT so that our beginners will understanding about it.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, I would like to ask your feelings about your achievement, ma'am. How are you feeling and how are your parents feeling, ma'am?
First of all, to be frank, I'm extremely happy because it's like my dream come true moment. When I have joined my UG, I have did my UG from MNR Homeopathic Medical College, Sangareddy. So since my UG days, I always used to dream like I have to do my PG from NIH Kolkata. So it is like my dream come true moment. So I'm extremely happy, and even my family are extremely happy for my achievement.
Okay. So now I think you have also been visited the college.
Yeah, recently I have approached my college, that is NIH Kolkata. I had reported on 23rd September.
Yeah, ma'am. So how is the environment and how you are feeling about it, ma'am?
As everyone know, it is one of the top institution in India. I really feel blessed to be a part of NIH now. As soon as I entered the college, uh, the patient queue in OP or the waiting hall, it was like we can't even imagine. Normally, we don't see that much queue of patients in waiting hall from any colleges usually. So it was like extremely. I think almost nearly 2 to 3,000 patients were waiting in the halls. I reached the college at almost 9:30, I guess. 9 to 9:30. Even the OP didn't start, but people were in queue. So I guess OP is like extremely good in NIH.
Okay. So I'm wishing you all the best, ma'am, for your further studies.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I'm wishing you all the best for your further studies.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm proceeding further. Okay, ma'am. So now I would like to know about your strategies you have followed, whatever the sources you have followed, ma'am.
Okay, coming to my preparation, actually, I started my preparation from January 2024 because I completed my internship in December 2023. So, immediately after completing my internship in January, I started my PG preparation. So, it was almost 5 to 6 months of preparation. So initially I was blank like how to start my preparation, but with the help of few people and even I have joined coaching platform from their support, I could start my preparation. I started almost in Jan and exam was in July 6th. So it was hardly 5 to 6 months of preparation. And coming to my own strategy, to be frank, this year 2024, they have priorly released weightage for exam. So that helped us a lot, especially for me. So according to the weightage, I followed my own strategy where I gave much importance to homeo subjects because as everyone know that in this exam, AIPGET exam, half of the questions will be purely from homeopathy subjects. That is 60 questions. Around 60 will be from homeo subjects. So I gave much importance to homeo subjects. And coming to allied subjects, I have skipped anatomy and physiology because I was restricted with time. I didn't have much time for my preparation, so I thought like I'll give much importance to the subjects which have more weightage. So to be frank, I didn't study anatomy and physiology. I didn't touch that books only. So I gave more importance to medicine, surgery, OBG, gynec, FMT, pathology. Rest all subjects I covered, but I couldn't give time to anatomy and physiology. Due to time boundness, I couldn't study anatomy and physiology. So according to purely weightage, I followed my own strategy, which helped me to score good.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, would you like to reveal the name of the course you have joined?
Yeah, I have joined HomeoZone coaching platform from the initial days of my preparation. I would say like that was my best decision for my PG preparation because from the day one they supported me a lot. Even during exam period, after finishing my exam, during this counseling process also, they supported me a lot. They said me to be strong. You will definitely get into a good college. So it was not only my dream to get into NIH, even they dreamed of me joining in NIH. So I'll be definitely thankful for them forever.
Okay, ma'am. So, will you be sharing the timetable schedule what you have followed?
For my preparation, I used to start from morning almost around 5 o'clock. I used to get up and I used to start my studying at 5:30. Maximum 5:30. I used to start my preparation, and from 5:30 to I used to follow like 2 hours study and a gap for half an hour in between. So it is very much required to take in between gaps, or else you will definitely feel tired, exhausted, and you will be not able to cope up for many days. So during this whole preparation time, you have to maintain your consistency. So I used to follow gaps in between my preparation. Like for example, if I used to study for 2 hours, I used to definitely take half an hour break. So if I don't feel like reading, I used to do MCQs, which used to be very much helpful. Like whatever topics I have finished, I used to do MCQs. So in that time, I used to boost up myself like I have to study again. So in between gaps are also required. So I used to start my preparation morning 5:30, and in between gaps and whole day I used to read almost.
So, around how many hours you used to read, ma'am?
Hardly, I think 7 to 8 hours.
Okay. So, ma'am, can you say any other books you have followed for this preparation?
Yeah, to be frank, from starting day of the preparation, you have to definitely go through your standard books which you refer for BHMS UG. That is like standard books. For example, if you go for surgery, we definitely need to see Das, at least Das surgery is Das, or Love and Bailey, or even some other books like standard books which you follow for BHMS. Same goes for even OBG and Gynec Datta, and even pathology Harsh Mohan or Robbins. So for every subject you have to definitely follow your standard books in the initial days of your preparation. But when the time becomes very less, like your exam is approaching in a very short time, definitely you have to even follow some of the guidebooks. Like guidebooks will help you for easy reference. You can go through the topics very quickly. So for guidebooks, I would like to suggest I followed Success. Success is like you have three to four volumes where they covers all the allied subjects and along with homeo subjects. So Success is one of the good book I would like to suggest. And coming to other books, you can follow Rome's, which is purely for allied subjects. It is very good book. You can follow for allied subjects. And coming to Materia Medica, you can go for Crack the Entrance. They covered each and everything in that book. That would be more than enough for you to crack for questions from MM along with Ellen's keynotes, Boric and Kent. And other than these books, I have studied OBGYNIC along with Datta. I have studied one more book, that is One Touch by Sakshi Arora ma'am. One Touch OBG and Gynec by Sakshi Arora ma'am. That is also a very good book. Like it is like, in short, you can do your revisions very well after reading Datta. And other than these books, I followed for MCQs, I used to solve from Target PG. That is purely MCQs book. And other than these books, even few other books are there like KSN and VK Chauhan, but I never followed VK Chauhan or KSN. I relied more on Success, Rome's, and Crack the Entrance, One Touch by Sakshi Arora ma'am, and one more was Target PG.
Okay. So ma'am, when you have started your preparation, before how many days ma'am? Like consistently you have started from the beginning, or you have like kept any some these days like that?
As I have already said, like I started my preparation from Jan, but it was like a very slow start. Like it took so much time for me to settle to and adjust to that preparation. So my consistency and that improvement started mostly from March. To be frank, Jan and Feb, it took so much time for me to adapt to that kind of preparation. So from March, I have done my hard work like in a consistent manner. So from March, it was like good preparation for me. Jan and Feb, it was very slow, and I never completed even a whole subject also. It was very slow. It took time for me to adjust.
Okay ma'am. So for who are giving the NEET PG in future, so for them, what is the suggestions you would be giving ma'am?
So the people who are really willing to do PG, I would say it is very good decision, because once you want to do PG, you should work hard. That is like that too with consistency. And one basic thing everyone should understand is like your BHMS UG knowledge is very much required to crack AIPG that exam. So you need to be very thorough with all the concepts which you study in your 4 years of BHMS, because that plays a key role when you start your preparation for PG. So even though you have less time for your PG preparation, if you are very thorough with your concepts in BHMS 4 years syllabus, it becomes very easy for you to cope up any kind of MCQs, because you will have minimum basic knowledge of the topics. So it becomes very easy. So I would say like you have to be thorough with your concepts. Once you are thorough with your concepts, like revising the things or reading or cracking any exam will definitely be easy. But hard work and consistency are always required. It is not like one day or 1 month we study and we take a long break. It doesn't work out. So I would say breaks are required. It is important, like whenever you feel low, you will have good days and bad days too. You will feel low, you will feel sometimes excited like I know everything. Sometimes you may feel like I don't know anything. So that time you can take a break, but consistency is very much required to crack exam.
Okay ma'am. So ma'am, for example, if they are not following any consistency from the beginning, like from first year, so at the last they want to become like they want to do PG. So what is the normal period of preparation they can follow ma'am? Like how many days they should be consistently reading for that?
So usually it depends on individual and their strategy. To be frank, as I said, I started from March. So when you count March, April, May, June, it was hardly 4 months of my preparation. Serious preparation was around 4 months. So if you are very much thorough with your concepts, as I already told, it becomes very easy. But I don't say like last moment preparation will help a lot. It needs time and you have to adapt. So minimum 4 to 5 months is definitely required, because it takes time for you to adjust to this kind of preparation also. So definitely 4 to 5 months you have to start your preparation. It is better if you can start earlier also, but definitely minimum period would be 4 to 5 months.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, can you say few words regarding PG? What is the pattern for some beginners?
So as everyone might know, like AIPJET exam will be purely on online basis. So you will be having 120 questions and that to 2 hours time duration. That will be like for one question you will be given 1 minute time. Like if you calculate according to the number of questions and duration of exam. So in 1 minute you need to maximum, you have to try to attempt that question in 1 minute. So in that 120 questions, 60 will be purely maximum. Half of the questions they will give from homeo subjects, that is 4 subjects: organon, repertory, pharmacy, and metramedica. And coming to allied subjects, more weightage usually they give for practice of medicine, surgery, OBG, gynec, and later comes this all anatomy, physiology, FMT, pathology. So the type of questions will be usually tricky, and it needs like you have to read the question twice or thrice, because easily you get trapped into the question and you feel like whatever you are thinking that will be right, but you have to go through the question several times and you have to confirm your options before selecting the correct one. And the thing which I faced in my exam was whatever the first thing your brain insists, you will have in insight, no, it will give one idea like this might be the correct one. That will definitely be the correct one. But sometimes in confusion, we'll definitely go for some other option in confusion, which even I have done. So it is better like you go with your first option which strikes in your mind. That will be definitely correct answer. And coming to the number of questions which need to be attempted, I would say you should go for maximum number of questions. And you have negative marks, I agree, but when you go for maximum number of questions, negative marking is only 1 mark. If you get one of the question right, you will get 4 marks. So it will be very helpful if you can attempt more number of questions, but you should be cautious like you have negative marking too. So whenever you have a thought like in these two options, it can be like the correct one, you can go for such type of questions. This can be practiced from the grand test, mock test, which you do from your online coaching platform. That will be like you get adapted and practiced for it. So I would definitely suggest like to join some one of the good platform, homeo platform, for the preparation, and do more number of questions, PYQs, mock tests, giving grand tests. This will definitely help, and it will create an atmosphere like how you will be attempting your final exam. That kind of atmosphere it gives you. So that anxiety, panic, any kind of tension, that will be relieved automatically. So it is good if you can do more kind of MCQs and mocks. So that's all.
Okay, ma'am. So, on average, how many MCQs or grand tests you used to do, ma'am?
Sorry?
On average, how many grand tests you used to do per day?
The coaching platform which I joined, they planned like they used to give us schedule, monthly schedule. So monthly I used to regularly I used to finish the schedule which they used to give, and I used to definitely attempt the exams. And coming to mocks and grand tests, in the last 2 months before the exam, they planned in such a way like it was purely very useful. Like last 2 months was purely subject wise MCQs and even grand tests. Grand test was almost 25 to 30 we have given grand tests. So it was very helpful. The kind of questions they have given was like very much appreciable. Like they have boosted us a lot. It helped us to revise so many times. Like wherever we are weak, we get to know when we give mocks and grand tests. So grand tests I have done almost 25 to 30, I guess, that too in the last month of my preparation.
Okay, ma'am. So, like at last, as I know from, I would like to say to the audience that this ma'am belongs to our college, MNR Homeopathic College. So I know that ma'am is so studious and she used to consistently studying from first year to the last year. So I am appreciating for her hard work. At last, ma'am, so what is the success mantra you used to give for the audience for NEET aspirants?
Thank you for your kind words, Manasa. To all the aspirants, I would like to say, if you are really willing and want to achieve something very big, just stick to it and prove yourself. Just do your hard work and give your 100%. Definitely, everything will turn to you and everything will be worthful at the end. I'm saying it. Even during my preparation, I faced a lot of things. Like I used to feel very low and I used to feel like I'm worthless. I don't know anything. I'm not able to do. I can't achieve. So many thoughts will come. But stick to it. Stick to your dream. So whatever you aim, don't give it up. I say, like, don't give it up very easily. You do your hard work and give your 100%. Definitely hard work will be paid off. It never goes waste.
Okay, ma'am. So, as we have came to know that you have been allotted in the practice of medicine in the National Institute of Homeopathy. So, is that your favorite course, or you have been working for it since last years, or you have been working for another course?
Actually, my choice of subject in PG was Metromedica or practice of medicine. I had these two options in my mind. Metromedica was my favorite subject since my UG days. So I thought like I would definitely do from Metromedica or practice of medicine. So even while counseling or keeping options also, I kept first priority on MM from Kolkata. Second was practice of medicine. By God's grace, I got from second option practice of medicine. I'm extremely happy because it's one of my choice.
Okay. So, ma'am, which is the best course? Like, which is the best branch in this PG, ma'am? Like any MM, practice of medicine. Which is having
Okay,
a good
coming to different subjects in PG, it is like all subjects are very equally important. But coming to homeo subjects, they are very much important. Like it is better if you can give importance to homeo subjects when you choose for your PG, because that helps you a lot for further even when you want to join for any teaching profession, or even when you want to do excel in your clinic too. The homeo subjects definitely are very much needed. And coming to allied subjects, even allied subjects are very much useful. Like when you see practice of medicine, it gives lot of knowledge for diagnosing a patient. See, even diagnosing a disease is very much required to differentiate one patient from other person. As we all know, our founder Hahnemann have already told, like every patient is like individual. Like we have to follow individualistic approach. So when we know disease in depth, we can easily understand how one patient is different and very unique from other patient. So I would say even practice of medicine, even pediatrics, psychiatry, all the subjects are very important. But it is better if you can go with homeo subjects.
Okay. So, ma'am, what is the scope regarding this after PG, ma'am?
Sorry?
What is the scope after PG?
After PG, if you want to do, you can join as faculty. You can join any kind of private institution, or even you will be having government vacancies too. Whenever the posts are released, you can apply for them. for a teaching profession, PG is definitely mandatory. And some of the research officers and medical officers do have their requirement like PG is mandatory. So it becomes very much useful when you do PG. You can give a try for the jobs where PG is mandatory, like research officers and even some of the medical officer posts. And coming to other than these options, you can establish or keep or start your own clinic. So PG will definitely help. I don't say like PG is mandatory for starting or establishing your clinic, but definitely if you do PG, you will have more kind of exposure and more kind of knowledge in whatever subject you choose.
Okay, ma'am. So finally, some people after joining BHMS like homeopathy, they'll be feeling somewhat regret. What is the future like that? So for those people, any few words you want to say?
See, when you believe in something, you can't give it up very easily. So, first believe in the thing which you have studied and which you have been like this 4 or 5 years. Some or other way, you would have felt like I have joined a renowned system. So, I will be always proud to be a homeopathy, or I have chosen homeopath. So, I would say don't give up very easily. See, whatever profession you join, not only homeopathy, even if you go for MBBS or BDS, any kind of medical profession, you have to give your 100%. It is not like you just clear the exams only for degree purpose. It is like you can even do some other profession also. It is like when you have opted medical profession, it should be in such a way like you have to help many people. So when you become a good doctor, they value a lot. So I would say just stick to the principles of our system. It will definitely be worthwhile. It will never, I say like homeopathy never disappoints anyone, even students or not even patients. So just trust the system and be with the system, give you 100%. It will return you very good results.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, finally, I'm ending this video. So, I'm very thankful for your support, for your patience.
Thank you, Manasa. It's my pleasure to be on your channel. Thank you so much.
So, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So guys, if you have any other queries regarding this interview session, so please do text in the comment section so that I will be answering you as soon as possible. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will be getting the latest updates, and also do like and share to your friends so that they will be getting a few, just some kind of information. Thank you for watching.